Friends, Father Frank Pavone here, National Director of Priests for Life, bringing you my daily diary update for the day of Monday, October 17th, 2022. So I was up early at my desk, and prior to my first interview of the day, I was working on email regarding scheduling interviews, checking with our legal counsel about some constitutional questions that I had, giving advice to pro-life activists in different parts of the country about closing abortion mills or preventing abortion mills from coming into their community. I did a 7:35 a.m. radio interview, lasted until about 8 o'clock, at which time I hopped on the phone while having some breakfast and talked with our administrative team. 8:30 had the full staff briefing, and then began meeting with individual staff right after that regarding the work of the day. Had a grocery delivery, put those groceries away. And at 10 a.m. was in the TV studio interviewing Mark Houck, who is the Philadelphia pro-life activist and father of 7 who was raided by the FBI. You'll be seeing that interview on our social media shortly. Right after that, I had a meeting at 11 with our correspondence associate, and then at 11:30 with our travel associate, the one who schedules my invitations and trips around the country. Had a quick lunch after that, did various work at my desk, continuing on topics like the posting of audio files and the distribution of them to talks that I've given, that is, to other pro-life leaders, preparation and approval of an action alert that we're sending out to all our list today in support of the 15-week bill that's been introduced in Congress, and then helping to spread the word about the Republican plan of action called the Commitment to America. And that's an important part of these midterm elections. We don't just need to know that things are bad in our country. We need to know who has some answers and solutions. At 3 o'clock, I had a good phone conversation with Steve Ertelt, the head of lifenews.com, and we were talking some strategy. And then at 4 o'clock, I had an hour-long podcast interview, the pastor and the priest. This is Jacob Barr, and he had me on with a pastor. We had an excellent discussion about some of the philosophical underpinnings of the abortion debate. That lasted from 4 to 5. I took my daily half-hour walk while having a phone call with one of our key administrative people, getting an end-of-day update, signed some birthday cards for donors and bishops, and I had, had some more email work at my desk. Then I had 2 evening live shows. So at 8 o'clock, I was in the TV studio doing my live Praying for America program. Went about 40 minutes, took a 15-minute interval to get some things ready for the next show, which was at 9 o'clock, went for about an hour, from 9 to 10. Pro-Life Prime Time, we call it. I know some of you were watching. And then at 10 o'clock, I had dinner. It was kind of a late dinner, but joyful for everything that we accomplished during the day. You know, one of the reasons I've told you many times why I do these daily updates, transparency, accountability, showing you what your support of me and my work accomplishes, at least in terms of what I do. Remember, we have a whole team working hard every day. But there's another reason. This is my life. And I have as much joy and peace and enthusiasm in doing this work today as I had on the very first day I started doing it. And I want to share that with you. This is my life. And so this mission is just, so many of you say to me, oh, you're doing exactly what God wants you to do. It's clear. And I say, oh, I love doing it. And they say, yeah, it shows. Well, yes, because it's so true. And thank you for being part of it. I appreciate you being part of this mission, part of what is indeed my vocation and my life. God bless you. We'll talk to you soon.